Yes, guys, welcome to this week's episode of Football Roundup. We got some really stacked content to give you guys. This has been filmed after Everton Man United, so you're getting Everton Man United. I wasn't feeling good mentally, so I'm not feeling good mentally, but I know I need to get this week's episode out. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with Premier League, then we're going to go through A-League, Serie A, Bundesliga, Championship. Maybe you have any other leagues what you want me to include, let me know. I'm looking into other leagues and I might have something coming. Such as the Norwegian League I want to start putting on these series because I love the Norwegian League, but the Glimt being an absolute favourite of mine. But yeah, let's get right into Premier League matters, shall we? We start off the weekend with Aston Villa 1, Leeds United 1, Brentford 0, Brighton 2, Chelsea 1, Burnley 1. If you want to see the full breakdown to that, review for that. Should be the last video I posted. Should be. West Ham United 0, Bournemouth 0. Boring game, by the way. Manchester City 2, Newcastle United 1. Manchester City played superb first half. Played miserable second half. Newcastle United World Cup second half just couldn't do enough to get it across the line. Nico O'Reilly could have got his hat-trick, but he didn't. What a player, by the way, Nico O'Reilly. What a player. We then saw a absolute snooze fest of a game. Crystal Palace 1, Wolves 0. That was because of a 90-minute winner. Nottingham Forest 0, Liverpool 1. Liverpool playing decently well, but I still think Forest was better. Forest probably deserves something. Liverpool scored due to a McAllister goal, which I believe went down as an own goal, but I'm not 100% sure on that. They had a goal ruled out. It was actually jokes. The second goal could have been ruled out for offside, but it wasn't ruled out for offside. Sunderland 1, Fulham 3. Fulham dominated that game, to be honest. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 4. Tottenham. Spursy again. You are fucking Spursy. Lay. You're getting relegated. Lay. You're an embarrassment to the fucking Premier League. But yeah, Tottenham got absolutely destroyed. They played well first half, but then second half they fell asleep. They turned off. They went back to factory settings. They went back to regular settings. Arsenal went rampant second half. But rise. Don't ever be put into those Caicedo conversations again, you absolute fool. What were you doing? You were kind of just dribbling. Then Colin Wani just... If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Colin Wani just yoinks it and finds some space in the box and shoots. It's actually funny what Rice did, honestly. Funniest part. I laughed. Still can't believe he's compared to Caicedo and Enzo and Santos, and I still can't believe Gyökeres is still being compared to João Pedro when João Pedro is the better striker. Then we had Everton 0, Man United 1. The scoreline doesn't show the true meaning of the game. Everton played well. Everton fought hard. Man United needed a counter-attack to win the game of football. Benjamin Sesko, though, good finish, to be fair. Really good finish. Everton should have got at least a point off that game. Now Chelsea, not like this is Chelsea Roundup, but Chelsea have to go on a good run here, and I think we will do it. Now let's move on to A-League. We had a really stacked weekend. Adelaide United 4, Perth Glory 0. Adelaide United absolutely playing superb that game. Perth Glory not doing anything promising. It seems like we've gone back to regular settings. That promising patch is over, I guess. Now, this upcoming result is the game Watch Your Chiefy Resign. And he came out after the game. And I'm going to find the quote since I want to bring it up. Yeah, this is the game what made Chiefy resign. And this is the game what made Wellington Phoenix fans around the world celebrate. Get ready for this, guys. Wellington Phoenix 0. Can't remember how to say this. Auckland 5. It was 4-0 at half time. No Cosgrove, no problem. May Wellington Phoenix under Chiefy rest in peace, as that was absolute comedy. Thank you, Chiefy, for those amazing memories. Me, as not the biggest fan of Wellington Phoenix, I was actually happy that he stayed. And I'm like, well, Rome wasn't built in a day, lads. But sadly, he's gone. But yeah, the quote. He said he doesn't like how Auckland FC ran, and he hates losing derbies. He's a Sampdoria fan, and he hates losing to Genoa. Nice one, lad. Maybe don't lose to him 6 out of 6, you know? You know what I mean? Like, maybe just don't do that. Is it that hard to just win a game of football against your rivals if you're saying all that? And yeah, he resigned. He resigned in a press conference. He literally confirmed in a press conference that he resigned. I don't even think the club confirmed the resignation at that point. He's like, yeah, no, I'm resigning. But what a game of football. What a game of football. What a lovely Phoenix 8 was. I like 11 teams in the A-League. I hate Phoenix. The only time I'll ever want to see Phoenix win a game is if I want Melbourne City to not win the league. But that's rarely ever happened anyways. In terms of me not wanting Melbourne City to win the league. Next we have Sydney FC 1, Brisbane Roar 0. Brisbane Roar. You're actually kind of embarrassing now. What do you have to do to win a game of football? You've not won in ages. It doesn't feel like you've won in ages. And you're just, mate, that underdog statement I said was actually going to plan. And you're like, you know, fuck this. Fuck this playoff. What is a playoff position? We like lower table here, lads. Balkanists, you fucked up, mate. Now the Melbourne Derby. This was a game of football. As I predicted, I went with the away side based on the last 2 games. And guess what? They've done it again. Melbourne City 1, Melbourne Victory 3. Juan Mata, 3J this game. 2 absolutely outstanding goals and an amazing assist to get the 3rd. Juan Mata literally lobs it over the goalkeeper from nearly the halfway line. And the 2nd goal, he gets laid off on the edge of the box and he rifles it. And his assist to Rodriguez. What a pass. What a pass. He's an absolutely outstanding footballer. And the A-League, and I've said this on Twitter time and again, this league has really high potential. If we can attract names like Mata, and I say we because I'm not part of the project, but I am invested in the project. If the league can just bring so many more attractive names, then this league could actually get somewhere. Well, I feel like it won't do that because of the foreign player count and the wage caps and all that. But yeah, Melbourne City did go level after 32 minutes with Caputo, one of their star players. Right, let's move on to the next game. We're going to just rush through these two. Central Coast Mariners 3, Western Sydney Wanderers 2. Spoke to a few Central Coast Mariners fans. They thought they didn't really deserve it. They won the game. I did catch the end of it. And then Newcastle Jets 1, MacArthur 0. Newcastle Jets, you got some players. You got a lot of good players. You're top of the A-League regular season. And you could win the whole thing. And that's what I'm predicting mid-season. And I did say that they were my underdogs. They're proving me right. Right, now let's move on to Serie A. Where, realistically, I watched one game this whole weekend. I know, I'm sorry for slacking off, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? And heck, even one game, it was very, very boring. The two of Roma's 3 goals, as we won 3-0, were set pieces. Yeah. But let's go through all of the results. I'm not going to be breaking down a single performance for this. Right, quick little breakdown. Sassuolo 3, Hellas Verona 0. Juventus 0, Como 2, Lecce 0, Inter Milan 2, Cagliari 0, Lazio 0, Genoa 3, Torino 0, Atalanta 2, Napoli 1 if you did want to watch that game. BBC Alba in the UK with Scottish commentary. I opted not to do that after hearing some Scottish. Gaelic, not for me. Milan 0, Parma 1, Roma 3, Cremonese 0, Fiorentina 1, Pisa 0, Bologna 1, Udinese 0, now on to Bundesliga as we get through some rapid fire. Right, I did watch the Mainz Hamburger game. Hamburg. I like a hamburger with ketchup, with some fries on their side. Mainz did go ahead in this game as they do 1-0 with Hamburg, and Hamburg did get the equaliser. I thought it was actually a pretty even contest. Could have been won by either sides. I don't think there was a clear-out winner or clear-out better team. So I thought a draw was actually well deserved. As that finished up 1-1, Bayern Munich 3, Frankfurt 2, Cologne 2, Hoffenheim 2, Union Berlin 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0, Wolfsburg 2, Augsburg 3. Leipzig went 2-0 up to Bottle, a 2-0 lead to Dortmund to finish up 2-2. Freiburg 2, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, St. Pauli 2, Werder Bremen 1, Heidenheim 3, Stuttgart 3. Now on to Championship. Blackburn 1, Preston North End 0, Hull City 1, QPR 3, Stoke City 2, Leicester City 2. Leicester City will probably get relegated. Swansea City 1, Bristol City 0, West Brom 0, Coventry 2, Middlesbrough 0, Oxford 0, Millwall 1, Portsmouth 3, Norwich 1, Birmingham 2, Southampton 1, Charlton 1, Watford 2, Derby County 0, Wrexham 5, Ipswich Town 3. What a game of football that must have been. Why was that a 3 PM kickoff? I'll never know. I'm probably going to find some highlights for that game because I want to watch it now. And then the game what I want to talk about briefly. Sheffield United 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Sheffield Wednesday, you are horrendous now. No offence, I don't even recognise any of your players. You lost Bannon to Millwall, and you're now looking pretty mediocre. Sheffield United were better all round. With 10 men, I thought Sheffield Wednesday had hope, but they could only score 1, couldn't finish up any of their other chances. And Sheffield United did win the game to actually relegate Sheffield Wednesday. I hope Sheffield Wednesday does become better. My nan's friend is a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this week's episode, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys on Thursday or Wednesday. for a midweek football roundup with all European competitions and championship. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And peace. Love you lot.